Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am Coach Demi B and I'm back with another video. So today's video is titled Transformation, Death and Rebirth, the Resurrection. Alright, so everybody knows that we are in Scorpio season, and Scorpio represents death and rebirth. Transformation has a lot to do with learning how to embrace our emotions. I made a TikTok today talking about how to embrace our emotions, because a lot of people, being that Scorpio is a water sign, a lot of people are starting to feel a lot in the Scorpio season, and it's a very emotional sign. So you guys are probably feeling very emotional at this time. So we got to understand that this death and this rebirth and this transformation that a lot of us are going through is getting ready to catapult us through this 11/11 portal we just had, and it's gonna get us ready to embrace this new transformation, new world, new earth, all of that, all things new. We're in a new season, okay? So embrace that, guys. So let's talk about transformation, the death and rebirth of this season, the Scorpio season. So we are literally in the midst. I have my handy dandy notebook, guys. If you guys see me looking down, you know that's what I do, okay? So we are literally in the midst of a transformation, okay? The death of the old and the rebirth of the new. So we need to learn how to surrender to the process, okay? We all know that ascension is not easy, but we must learn how to surrender to the process and trust and have faith that God knows the best, what's best for us, and how to ascend to a higher level. So like I told you guys on the video yesterday, I know that things, when we're going through these processes and things like that, and we are letting go of the old, it is not easy, guys. It is not comfortable at all. So, but we have to learn how to surrender to the process. And how do we do that? We do things to, when we're feeling down, we have to literally do things that is going to make us feel good, even when we don't feel like it, okay? So I know a lot of people that go through depression and go through things like that, and sometimes when we're going through those things do not feel good at all. But at the end of the day, we have to learn how to embrace these things and learn how to, one, integrate the energy that's coming in, because we have a lot of photonic light energy that's coming in, and what's happening is, as we are trying to not only are we transforming, but the whole global earth is transforming as well. We are really in the midst of a transformation. We are getting rid of the old earth and we're getting ready for the new earth. So a lot of people are getting ready, that are going through these transformations, are getting ready to be transformed on the mind, body, and soul level as well. And so a lot of people are, it's very uncomfortable for them. And then also we're going through this season right now, Scorpio season, where there's death and rebirth. We're getting rid of the old and being ready to be transformed for the new. So just embrace that, okay? So as we can speak, let me give you an example, okay? A lot of people, I'm not religious at all, I'm very spiritual, but I want to break this down as a metaphor to give you guys an example of like transformation, what death and transformation was. Like, I'm going to speak from the Bible, I'm not going to speak from the story of Jesus or Yeshua, okay? So Jesus or Yeshua, I call him Yeshua, but a lot of people that are in the religious sector call him Jesus. So I'm just using this as a metaphor, okay? So Yeshua was a great example of what happens during the death and rebirth process. You know, our bodies are transforming to a carbon-based body from the 3D dimensions, and we're being crystalline and being transformed to a crystalline solar light, fifth dimensional and above body. That's exactly what happened to Yeshua. He went through a transformation. He had to go through the death and the rebirth. So he went from a lot of people in the religious sector talked about how he died. But what happened was he actually ascended. He transformed from a carbon-based body to a crystalline light body. Okay, so that's why a lot of people in the Bible talked about how they couldn't find him and stuff like that. So Scripture states that that Mary Magdalene went to the tomb, and he appeared to her and said, "Do not touch me. I'm not of this world." So basically, he was just basically saying he ascended do not touch me because he's not of this world. And so what really happened is that he appeared in his fifth dimensional crystalline body. So he wasn't really able to touch her. She wasn't able to touch him, period, anyway, because he was a light body, okay? And most of us, that's what we're going through right now. If you go look at your body right now, a lot of us, if you go put some light on your body right now, we are being transformed from a carbon-based body into a light body. Eventually, when everything has I don't know, I can't give you no times and no dates or anything like that, but eventually we will be transformed into light bodies. We will be light bodies, okay? And so Yeshua was an example of what humanity is going through right now. Like I said, it's what we're going through, the death and the rebirth, the transformation, okay? And so our DNA is being recalibrated as well. So a lot of you guys are going through DNA activations. You guys are starting to feel, a lot of you are you're starting to feel more, okay? Because we've moved out of that 3 dimension. Now we're in the 4th dimension. This is where all the spirits like to hang out at. This is like the astral realm. This is where you're going to feel more. The more and more we continue to raise our vibration and continue to activate our DNAs, be activated and stuff like that, you're going to start to feel more. And like I said, we are in Scorpio season, so we are going to feel a lot more emotional and stuff like that as well. And so Yeshua knew his purpose, and the story left was a prototype of what we are going through right today. So I wanted to make sure I talk about that. And so we are being resurrected from the old 3D bodies into our 5D bodies. So be excited, guys. I know this process is not easy, but anybody that's being transformed, it's not going to be easy, okay? A lot of you guys that are earth angels and chosen ones, you guys are feeling this physically. A lot of us are feeling it physically, but some people are going through the phases on different times. You know, some of you guys that are earth angels are starting to feel your etheric wings starting to come in. So if you're starting to feel like your body is hurting, your back is starting to hurt, it's because your etheric wings are starting to come in and come into form. So you guys are going through a lot of ascension symptoms. Some of you guys are very, very tired. There's so many ways. I have so many videos here on my channel that will go over on ways that you can work with, being able to deal with these ascension symptoms and things like that, and your body being transformed from a carbon-based body to a crystalline body, okay? So, and what's happening is Mother Earth is working very hard and in hand with us to make sure that we transcend smoothly as possible. That's why it's taking a lot of time, and it's being done. If anything was to happen and all of this happened all at once, we wouldn't be able to take you guys, because it's too much photonic light energy. It's just too much. So it has to, as the earth is starting to vibrate higher in frequency, we are having to do that too. And it's taking a little bit of time. So you're going to also, like I told you guys a couple of years ago, we're going to start to see, as the earth starting to transform and trying to go through this process or these phases, you're going to start seeing the earth transform as well. So we're going to see a lot of catastrophic events that's going to be taking place on the planet. So we got to know, if the planet is doing it, we are having to go through it as well, because we have to vibrationally align to the frequency of the planet. So we are being instruments of God, and we have to be prepared for this in all of our lives as light warriors and as chosen ones. And now is the time to surrender to this process. So I know it's not easy, guys, but I always tell you guys, like I tell you guys, my slogan is to stay positive, stay strong, and stay the course, and know that all is well and everything will be eventually where it needs to be. We are going back into balance right now. So what's happening is the pendulum is starting to switch, okay? There has been a lot of manipulation that's been going on the planet that wasn't supposed to be like that. And so God is allowing these things to happen so that we can get back into balance and where the planet needs to be, and so that we can raise the vibration back. This planet was actually originally a 5D planet, but it was, a lot of things took place, a lot of inauthentic, inorganic things that started to come on the planet and started to do things that wasn't supposed to be done on this planet. So now is that the planet has been in a very sick mode, so the planet is starting to evolve. And like I said, as the planet starts to evolve, we have to evolve with the planet as well. So take care of yourself, guys. A lot of self-care is so important right now. Drinking plenty of water, getting out in nature, taking salt baths that'll help clear your energetic field, and also being careful about what you listen to. Okay, so I hope you guys have an amazing day, and remember, like I tell you guys, stay positive, stay strong, and stay the course. And if you're interested in any of my services, okay, all of my information will be in the description box there. Also, my website is there where I have products and things like that. I have self-love oils. I have a lot of things that can help you along the way on this ascension process. So we don't have any excuses right now, guys. We don't have any. It depends on you. What is your mindset? Are you willing to surrender? Are you willing to sacrifice, okay, to help you in this thing? A lot of people like to, like I said on my Facebook, follow me on Facebook as well, guys. A lot of the chosen ones are there as well. Demi B Coach, okay. But a lot of people will, do things and spend money on things that is not really helping them. But instead of doing things and putting their money in things that is going to help them along the way, with their personal development and things like that. So that's important. We have to really change our mindsets right now. So doing a lot of subconscious mind programming, reprogramming our subconscious mind is so important as well. And being careful what we listen to. A lot of us chosen ones are being put into dense places right now because these are assignments. This is where we need to be right now, so we can alchemize a lot of this negative dense energy that is on the planet. But you don't have to worry, even though a lot of us are being put into these different places and different environments and stuff like that. We are like warriors, okay? So we don't have nothing to worry about. We're always divinely protected no matter what. So we don't have to operate in fear. We have to operate in authority. We have to operate in power, and we have to operate in love with a full balance. Okay, so all right, you guys, this is the end of this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and get ready for more videos. Miss you guys. Peace.